What's going on, guys? It's your boy Norton Chat or FaZe Rain coming at you guys with a brand new video today. So, before you guys click the links in the description, I put 2 links in the description for you guys to click if you guys could help me out. I would really appreciate it. But before you guys do that, please watch the video first. And if you guys agree with me feeling like I'm getting fucked over and everything, then I guess help out. But I just don't want it to be like a spammy mob mentality. Like, I'm just going to do it because FaZe Rain told me to click this, so we're going to spam the It's not like that. But if you guys genuinely believe in my cause and believe in me being abused, then I would appreciate it. It would help a lot. So let's get into the story. So what happened? So I have a work visa. I'm allowed to go to the US, work there and back whenever I want. You know what I mean? It's just, I have a work visa. So I'm allowed to work in the US. So I just want to say that. I have it for 2 more years, but I'm obviously going to renew it or whatever. But I'm just letting you guys know. So I'm allowed to work there. I'm not just a visitor to the US. I have a work visa. So every time I fly to the US, they give me a hard time. A really hard time. Like, hours wasted. Not just like, hey, do you mind if we can pat you down for a 5-minute security search? I don't give a fuck. Do that all day, be racist, check my asshole, I don't care. It's not that is what I'm upset about. What I deal with is that I have a work visa, but every single time I go to customs, they hold me back to a secondary security thing, and they never even check my bags either. They don't check my bags on. They don't even know what they do. They just hold me back there, then they let me go. And 99% of the time I miss my flight because of it. Because they just wasted an hour and a half to do nothing. To absolutely do nothing. And I've never understood the point of it. They used to check my bags, but the last like 4 times I went, they haven't even checked my bags. They just let me go in there, they piss me the fuck off, and then they say, okay, go. I don't understand the point of it. So, go to the airport today. My flight's at 11:30. It's 9:10. Just got to the airport. Security, this is how Terminal 3 at Toronto Pearson works. It's security, customs, and then your gate. Okay, so you get through security, then you go through customs. As soon as you're done both of those, you're completely fine. You're at your gate. You're waiting for your flight. So I got to security. Took only 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go to security. Perfectly fine. I'm chilling. Super nice people. Thank you guys for being nice people. And then I get to customs. Big line. Okay, so I had about, it's 9:15 by the time I'm done security. Let's just say 2 hours. The customs line took about an hour and 45 minutes. An hour 30, an hour 45 minutes. It took a long time to get through customs because the line was so long. I personally believe they were being slow because there was 2 of them working, huge line, but a fucking long line. Okay, there was a long line of people just all waiting. So then I'm waiting, okay? An hour and a half goes by, I'm finally up, I go up to the guy, and I was scared. I'm like, shit, I have 30 minutes left. I hope he doesn't send me to security. If he sends me to security, I'm missing my flight. If he doesn't, then I'm not missing my flight. And I had a feeling I was gonna miss my flight because of them, but even if I did, I wasn't gonna make a video about it. I was just gonna be like, okay, I get fucked every fucking time I go to the airport. Every single fucking time, I get fucked by these guys. They send me security, and every time I go back there, they say, why are you back here? You shouldn't be back here. You have a work visa. Oh, they still fucking send me back there. I don't understand it. You're fine, you're fine. But then, nope, they sent me back there. I did nothing wrong. That's what makes me most mad. I did nothing wrong. I come to the US, literally, I play video games and I pay American taxes. What am I doing wrong? I'm legit doing nothing wrong. I'm doing nothing fucking wrong. And yet, they literally treat me like a criminal at the airport. Like, I was watching Prison Break because my mom's on that show now. I've already watched it, but my mom's getting into it now. And I literally feel the way Bellick treats Schofield. No joke. Literally, that's how I feel when they're there. They treat me so shitty. They treat me so I go up to the customs guy, I'm talking to him, I'm like, hey man, how are you? He's like, I'm doing good, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, New York. And then he made a joke, we laughed, he was totally cool. And then I said, I'm like, hey, do you have to send me back to security or anything? He's like, yeah, actually. And then I'm like, what did I do? And he's like, you have to go back there. I'm like, listen man, is there any way you could not do? Because sometimes they actually just say, no, you're fine. Like, I've had officers that have been like, no, like, this is bullshit, like, you have your work, you're fine. And then obviously they make sense, they actually have a brain and they understand. I'm telling this guy, he's like, you have to go back a second. I'm like, but if I go back there, I'm gonna miss my flight. Like, I just waited so long in this line to get here to miss my flight. Like, that sucks, man. Like, you can't tell me, like, it's not like I got there late or anything. It's just there was a fucking long ass line. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if you send me back there, I'm gonna miss my flight. He's like, don't worry, you won't, man. It's gonna be empty back there. I'm like, I don't trust you. Like, I'm sorry, man, but I've heard that before. And every time I go back there, I have to wait at least an hour. At least. So I'm gonna miss my flight if you don't let me go on this, man. And then he's like, okay, give me 1 second. Calls somebody, and then he says, all right, just go in there quickly and go see the second guy. So I thought maybe he was just gonna quickly just check my shit and make me go. So I thought he was gonna expedite it for me. So I go in there, gave him my thing, and then he's, all right, have a seat. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, hopefully he calls me up in like a minute or two. 40 minutes goes by. Literally, 40 minutes went by. Literally, I was just waiting, just smiling, saying, "Oh, I don't miss my flight." You know, just doing nothing. Legit, you can't be on your phone or anything back then, but my boarding pass was on my phone. So I pulled out my phone to see if I missed my flight. I had like 15 minutes left, so I was like cutting it really close. I was so nervous. I don't really know the exact times. I'm just kind of like estimating, but I had like 15 minutes left when I looked at it. So then I was legit like this. I was just nervous. I was like, oh my God. And then when I pulled out my phone to check the time and I had 15 minutes left for my flight, one of the officers said, "Get off your phone." I said, "All right, my bad. I put it away because for some reason you can't be on your phone there. You just have to be a fucking mime. And then another like 20 minutes went by, so I checked my phone. I'm like, yo, I probably missed my flight. Pull out my phone, look at the time, missed my flight. I got instantly really upset because I didn't deserve to be there. I did nothing wrong to even be there. So not only did I have to pay for another new flight, because every time they make me miss it, I have to buy a new flight every single time I've had to do it, because so I always have to buy new flights, I have to pay for the cabs, I have to do everything constantly for these guys to fuck around and send me back there for no reason. For no reason. Literally, I have nothing. My stories line up. Everything's there. Passport's there. Paperwork. Everything's there. They send me back there, and then this guy, my mom texts me. He's like, "Are you okay? Like, I'm worried. Oh, did you get through?" Pull up my phone to text her back. This guy says, "Yo, come here." So he called me up there. I was mad as fuck already because I just missed my flight. So he called me up. He's like, "I thought it was about that," and then he said, like, "Why are you on your phone? I thought I told you got off your phone." And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "All right, my bad, sorry." And then he's like, "Don't say all right, my bad. Don't say that." I'm like, what? And then he legit like thought I was giving him attitude or something. I don't know. That's the way he took it or made it sound like. And then he's like, "Don't talk to me like that." Like, yo, like, what are you saying? Like, I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then that pissed me off because this guy's legit accusing me again of like giving him attitude or some bullshit when you just forced me to miss my fucking flight. When I got there on time, I did everything right, yet I was still forced to miss my flight for no reason. And then I'm being yelled at, and I have to ask you to fucking text my mom? Really? You're holding me there like a criminal. No phone, no, like, what did I do? I'm telling my mom I missed my flight. What am I doing wrong? I'm legit. He's like, "Yeah, but next time just come up and say, ask." I'm like, I have to ask you guys to text my mom? Really? I'm not a criminal. I'm not your bitch. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm fucking, what? Like, they legit treat you like a fucking criminal. They legit and then he was giving me attitude, and then I looked at his name, like, "What's your name?" And then I forgot, Sadler or whatever the fuck your name is. And he's like, "Okay, Mr. Shot. I'm like, dude, like, what are you saying? And then the other guy asked me, like, "What do you do for a living?" I said, "I do video games." And he looks at me, he goes, "Oh," like he's like making fun of it. Like, bro, you fucking bully people for a fucking living. Like, what are you saying? You legitimately wake up in the morning, go to the airport, bully people, and you're like, "Oh, that was a great day at work." It's fucking bullshit. I did absolutely nothing wrong. I've missed how many flights now? Like over 20 flights because of this same shit. I've had to pay at least $300 plus every single time I miss a flight for nothing. I just don't understand the logic. Like, I know they're there to like protect, but okay. The longer that these guys are fucking mean and I think they're creating what they're trying to stop. You know what I mean? Like, their jobs are to stop terrorists and like bad people, right? Right? Being a dick to people makes them want to be mean to you. It doesn't make them be like, "You know what? Maybe because he was mean to me, maybe now I'm gonna be a good person." No, you fucking dumbass. Someone's fucking a douchebag to you, it's gonna piss you off, especially if they're a douchebag for no reason. Like, now I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, I did nothing wrong, and I got treated like I just fucking was planning to do something evil. You know what that feels like, to do nothing wrong? Get legit, I don't care. I felt like I was abused. I felt like they were mistreating me. They were talking down to me. Like, for what? For doing what? I only got really mad towards the end. I looked at them, I said, like, what is this? Like, why do you guys always do this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? And then I said, "Just give me my passport. I want to go." I said, like, I missed my flight. I'm not waiting another 3 hours for another flight. I'm just going to go home. Because you guys fucking just pissed me off for no reason. And then I went to try to talk to one of their managers, but they literally have no one. There's literally no one I could talk to because I felt like Officer Sadler and Officer Chambers, two biggest douchebags at Pearson Airport, are just douches and no one's keeping them in line. They're just douching around all over the place and no one's saying anything. So that's why I wanted to get tweeted at the Customs Border Patrol, because maybe you guys can fucking do something, because I think this is bullshit and this is so unfair to me. I'm doing nothing wrong. Nothing at all. Yet I'm being treated like a criminal. But that's it. Like, I've been so pissed for the last 3 hours because of this. Because I did nothing wrong, and I don't like being accused. Stupid. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys tweet that link, appreciate it. Peace out.